What is the best version of yourself? Now imagine that person standing in front of you. How old are they? For most people, the answer is surprisingly young. They imagine themselves in their 20s, faster, sharper, more energetic, and full of potential. But what if that image is wrong? What if your greatest years are not behind you, but still waiting for you? The truth is, humans do not have one single peak. We have many peaks. Different parts of our mind, personality, and abilities reach their highest point at completely different stages of life. The mistake we make is judging our entire life by one ability: speed. How quickly we react, how fast we learn, how easily we solve new problems. And yes, that ability does peak young. Research shows that raw processing speed, the ability to quickly take in information and react, reaches its highest point around the late teens. That is why a teenager can learn a new game, master a new app, or react faster than someone twice their age. But here is where we made a mistake. We took one ability that declines early and treated it as if it represented the entire human mind. It doesn't. The human brain is not a single machine with one performance meter. It is a collection of different abilities, and each one follows its own timeline. For example, memory does not simply collapse after your 20s. Your short-term memory, the ability to hold information in your mind while using it, continues improving into your mid-20s. Your ability to recognize faces and understand visual information can keep developing even longer. So if you are in your 30s and occasionally forget why you walked into a room, it does not mean your brain is failing. Many important mental abilities are still working at their best. But one of the most surprising discoveries is about emotional intelligence. The ability to understand people, to read someone's emotions, to notice what they are feeling without them saying it, to understand the hidden meaning behind their words. Many people assume this skill belongs to the young. But science suggests the opposite. The ability to understand other people's emotions often improves through your 40s and 50s. Why? Because understanding people is not just about intelligence. It is built from experience. Every conversation, every mistake, every relationship, every difficult situation. Life itself becomes your teacher. A 20-year-old may process information faster, but someone older may understand people far better. And in many situations, understanding people matters more than being fast. Then there is another type of intelligence that grows for decades. Knowledge. The information you collect. The experiences you gain. The patterns you recognize. Scientists often separate intelligence into two categories. One is fluid intelligence, the ability to solve brand new problems quickly. This is the ability that peaks earlier. The second is crystallized intelligence, your accumulated knowledge and understanding of the world. And this one keeps growing much longer. Your vocabulary, your expertise, and your ability to connect ideas can continue improving into your 60s and beyond. A person at 70 may not react as quickly as someone at 20. But they may understand situations that a younger person cannot even see yet. So the idea that humans peak at 20 and decline forever is simply incomplete. At 20, one part of you may be at its strongest. At 30, another ability reaches its peak. At 50, your understanding of people may be better than ever. At 70, your knowledge may be deeper than it has ever been. There is no single mountain peak. There are many mountains. But there is another curve that affects how we experience life itself. And that curve is happiness. Researchers studying human well-being have discovered something interesting. Life satisfaction often follows a U-shaped pattern. When people are young, they usually feel optimistic and excited about the future. Then during adulthood, responsibilities increase. Careers, money problems, family pressures, expectations. Slowly satisfaction can decline. For many people, the lowest point appears somewhere around the late 40s. But here is the important part. The curve does not end there. After that point, many people become happier again. Older adults often report greater peace, confidence, and satisfaction than they did during the most stressful years of adulthood. They worry less about proving themselves. They understand what truly matters. They become more comfortable with who they are. Interestingly, researchers have even found similar patterns in other primates. Studies of chimpanzees and orangutans show a similar middle life decline in well-being. They do not have careers to regret. They do not worry about social expectations. They do not compare themselves on social media. Yet they still experience a similar pattern. This suggests that some parts of the human experience are deeply connected to biology. So if you are going through a difficult period in life, it may not mean you failed. It may simply mean you are moving through a natural stage of being human. The most important lesson is this: stop searching for the one age when you were supposed to become your best self. That person does not exist. You are not a single skill. You are a combination of abilities, experiences, emotions, and knowledge, all developing at different speeds. Your fastest years may come early. Your wisest years may come later. Your happiest years may still be ahead. You are not a person who reaches one peak and then slowly disappears. You are a person with many peaks waiting to arrive. So think again about the best version of yourself. The person you imagined in your 20s. There is a good chance you have not met them yet.